For me, I think that's where the corner should be telling him, listen, you may be up on 2, but actually it is fairly even going into this last round. Don't take your foot off the gas. Don't get complacent, but you still need to land. You still need to work.
It's the 85 kilograms, right?
It is the 85 kilograms.
I always think it's funny when you go up in the weight classes. Eventually, if you go to the heavyweights, also you can really feel the punches if you're so close to the ring.
So men's elite competition here.
One southpaw, one orthodox.
Between the man in red, Shevano Balvers, from Suriname. And in the blue, from Austria, Michael Derouiche.
Right from the start, you can see the man in blue really getting that left foot on the outside of his right foot of his opponent.
Yeah, it's good picking that up, and he's also targeting the body really, really well here. Thinking in some good shots downstairs. Some are scoring, some aren't, but either way,
it takes a lot of energy because it disrupts your breathing rhythm.
Absolutely. Some may recognise the man in blue from some of the world boxing competitions this year and late last year. He boxed recently at the World Boxing Cup in Brazil, boxed at last year's World Championships in Liverpool, got drawn against the Uzbekistan boxer and lost before the medal round. So probably a lot more experience than the man in red. You can sort of see that already. It's a real opposite of the previous bout, where I'm actually seeing more shots to the body.
A lot of shots to the body, yeah. I can see, the man in red really fighting backwards. It's hard getting so many punches to your stomach. Even if you have a guard on it, it's not a fun place to be.
Absolutely. Still feel it regardless. Oof, caught after the bell, but these things happen, don't they? I mean, it's interesting that I'd probably give it to the man in blue just for the aggression and
a lot of punches to the guard, but a lot of punches nonetheless.
Yeah, but a lot of scoring punches in there as well. And I guess when you're throwing 4 or 5 punches, at least one of them is going to score. But I wasn't unimpressed by the man in red. I think he would benefit from just sort of stepping off, pushing off, and then going, as opposed to letting the man in blue just unload.
Yeah, but maybe that. Maybe that will be easier in the later rounds, because if you blew that a lot of punches. I know getting punched takes energy, but throwing punches also takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, I agree. So judges, all 5 judges seen it to the man in blue, which I think is probably a fair assessment of that first round. But I think the man in red can take a lot from that. I think he probably just needs to be a bit more active.
He still looks relaxed, so
he does. Maybe get them feints going. mix up his movement. It's a good start there. One thing I would say if I was in the Reds corner is you're moving one way. Now he's moving a different way, which is good. So maybe you heard. But it was coming a bit too predictable. He was always moving off to his left side.
Strong punches.
Gum shield's out.
No, it's a
No?
rubber band or something. From his hair, I think. Red is really waiting to land that left uppercut.
Yeah, you can see him up close. He's sort of trying to catch and shoot, isn't he, with the counters?
Yeah.
And sometimes that's successful. Oh, good shot. But that's what I mean. I'd like to see him when it does get up close. Maybe just quick shift out to the side and then go again. I think the one thing is he's not doing enough to deter his opponent in blue from stepping in. No
he's
feints.
Not really punishing also. Yeah, he's a bit. He has free room to just get in there and really throw those punches.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you really stop your opponent with like a stiff jab or hard, really hurt them.
Yeah.
They will think twice about really getting into that pocket, and that's not happening from Red at this moment.
Absolutely, sort of just going into his shell and is he adopting a high guard and just letting himself get punched. Again, not all of them are going through, but you feel the effect, and some are going through. Probably just needs to try and stop his man in blue from closing the distance.
Really trying to land the left uppercut.
Get warned for the head there and pushing down.
Oof.
Needs to be careful, does the man in red, when he pivots off to his right hand side, because he does so with his chin in the air unprotected, and he's been caught probably about 3 or 4 times in that round with the same shot. Again, I'd probably give it to the man in blue, active, landing more,
yeah,
bit more initiative. And actually one judge, German judge, gave it a 10-8 round. So he clearly thought it was a dominant round. Very dominant round for the man in blue.
Yeah, it was. Red is always, also looking a bit like he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah, head down in the corner there. I mean, he didn't look fatigued in the round, in the fight.
No.
But I guess it's quite disheartening, isn't it, when you've got someone who's just relentlessly coming, sinking in them body shots, and you're not really doing much to stop him.
Yeah, and then you have to go the 3rd round knowing that you're behind on the scorecards. So it's a bit.
Suriname, not a big boxing nation at all, similar to the likes of Saudi Arabia and Seychelles. I mean, it's good seeing them here, and I'm sure this will be a brilliant experience for the man in red, Balvers. Hopefully I've said one of those right. Again, he's just sort of waiting in, isn't he? And you've picked up and he's trying to sort of whip in that
left uppercut.
But you don't wait for it. You know, initiate it, trigger something from the man in blue to create that opening. Don't wait for the opening to come. Create it yourself.
Yeah, pushing the head down a bit.
Oh. Breathing quite heavy now, isn't he, the man in red?
Yeah.
That's a wry smile from the man in red. he sort of let me hold you and have a breather.
Hold you a bit, yeah, for a minute. It's hard knowing that you're behind on the scorecards, getting battered and
Given a standing
yeah,
count there.
it's-
It's a difficult one because I've seen counts get given for worse, I've seen counts not get given for worse, but he wasn't really throwing
He
much.
wasn't really thrown off, but maybe the referee tries to really protect him also because he is getting a lot of punches to the head, and yeah, like we all know, every punch to the head is one too many.
Absolutely. The man in blue getting warm there for holding the back of the head as he was throwing. So the last 10 seconds here.
I think the man in the blue is still doing a lot of work for somebody who's this up on the scorecards. He still has to fight a few days, so I would have thought to my boxer to just take off the gas a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting that, wasn't it? He clearly won both rounds 1 and 2, but then he kept it up in round 3. The man in red a bit disappointed. He didn't offer up much, but maybe it's experience, isn't it? And he'll learn a lot hopefully from that.
Yeah.